Hi everyone, here's just another short game that I've made up, and I just like to call it Number Race. The reason I like doing these games is because with my grade 5 class, the kids are always looking for different ways to make numbers and different ways of doing things. They don't like getting locked into there's just one way of doing things, so we keep coming up with different activities. We spend 8:30 till 9 each morning playing maths games. We drop everything at just maths games before school, and this is where we get our ideas for some of these games. So for this one, I start with 2 dice. I've got 2 10-sided dice here. I roll the dice and I make a 2-digit number. For example, it might be a 4 and a 7. Hope you see that. So I can have 47 or 74. I might go 47. We then get cards, good quality ones of course. 3 cards to each person. So just imagine I've got my 3 cards here, and I've got a 9, a 2 and a 4. So in 30 seconds, each player has to try and make an equation that gets them as close to 47 as possible. So I might go 9 times 4 is 36 plus 2 is 38. I've still got time up my sleeve. I might scribble that one down on a bit of paper. I could do 2 plus 4 is 6, 9 times 6 is 54, 2 times 9 is 18, 18 times 4 is 14s of 40, 4 is 72. So you can see how I'm getting different ways of doing it. I was only going multiplying and adding this. I'm sure there's other ways of doing it. You can modify it to suit children and their ages and abilities. So roll 2 dice, make the number, 3 cards each. You've got 30 seconds. Who can get the closest to that number? The person who is closest to that number gets to keep their cards. All the other cards go back into the deck and get reshuffled again. You might play for a set amount of time. You might have 10 goes as a group. Who's got the most cards at the end? But above all, the winning isn't the main thing. It's just making the equations and coming up with new and different ways to make numbers. So that's Number Race. There's a quick demo following this, and I hope you enjoy it. Cheers. This is how we play Number Race. I start with rolling 2 dice and I make a number. I can make 34 or 43, and I'm going to make 43. 3 cards to each player. I've got the ace to represent 1, and I've taken the 10s, the kings, the queens, the jacks out. So 3 cards to each person. 1, 2, let's just say there's 2 players here. Let's see, they've got 30 seconds. What can they make? So this player has got a 3, a 5 and a 4. So they could go 5 times 4 is 20. 20 times 3 is 60. That's not bad. Or they could say 5 times 3 is 15. 4 times 15, that's 60 as well. 3 plus 4 is 7. 5 sevens is 35, and so on. And they can settle on which one gets them closest. This one, a 7, an 8 and a 9. Wow. So if they added them all, 16, 9 and 7 is 16, 24, or 8 plus 17, 8 plus 7 is 15, plus 9. Once you can see, if they multiply, they're going to go really big, so they might need to multiply and then subtract. And for some of the older kids, they might even be able to do some divisions, multiply and then divide. You could change this by using 6-sided dice, taking out the 10s, 9s, 8s and 7s out of the deck. Modify it to suit your kids to see how they go. Lots of ways of playing it, but just another way to try and make numbers creatively. That's Number Race. Hope you enjoy it. Cheers.